Hello, it's 7:53 a.m. So this is a quick video that I'm gonna do to talk about, you know, I just wanted to make a quick little statement that like some people feel like if you haven't gotten over trauma and abuse, that if you can't get over your trauma and abuse, like from childhood or whatever, they'll make it like, well, because you haven't gotten over your trauma, because you haven't forgiven your abusers. And then they'll use the religious narcs will say that you'll end up going to hell, you know, while they continue to abuse and be wicked to you and trying to manipulate you into turning away from, try to manipulate you, and they succeed at some, with some people, turning you away from, Christianity and stuff like that, or believing in God. So it seems like, so what if a person forgave their abusers, but they're still suffering the complex PTSD years later? So, or some people will feel like because you speak about, or because you speak about abuse that happened to you years ago, they'll be like, well, you still harboring on to it, or you haven't forgiven him, because if you did, you wouldn't bring him up. Here's another perp that been following me all morning. Another, she been going back and forth, this van right here. So they'll think that, oh, you haven't forgiven your abusers. So if you've been raped and or if you had some other trauma happen to you, they'll make because you continue to compulsively wash your hands 800 times a day, years later, then you're living in fear that you're going to go to hell, for living in fear and stuff like that. But it's like they say it in a way, say all this in a way to try to, their intent is to try to discourage you and try to turn you away or make you feel like you want to give up and stuff like that, But I'm like, I know Jesus warned us about these modern day Pharisees, narcissistic modern day Pharisees and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't given up on my Christian faith, and I'm still, believing Jesus Christ and stuff like that. Or they'll assume that you got problems in your life because you haven't been praying or reading your Bible, or their assumption that you haven't been, like their know-it-all assumption that you, the know-it-all fake assumption that you haven't been reading your Bible or taking your medicine. In the same way, they'll be like, you haven't been reading the Bible or praying. In the same way, the fake psychiatric people be like, oh, you haven't been taking your medicine when you've been taking it religiously. No pun intended. So that's just a little quick talk about, trying to process and deal with trauma. In one of my ebooks, in the description box, I talk about, that I'm still not thoroughly healed yet from trauma, past trauma and stuff, because of the fact that I'm still forced to live it every day with this gang stalking and stuff. So I have, in one of my ebooks, it's only $2.99. Me talking about my struggles and hurdles and setbacks with successfully overcoming, my traumas and abuses and stuff like that, if y'all are interested in reading it and stuff like that. So, I would offer all my books for free, and that's a perp right there. This perp was just filming me in this SUV right here. So, it's like, been healing from. Now I kind of lost my train of thought, but I was trying to say the ebooks. The ebooks. Um, I was gonna do them all for free, but the free ebooks does not accept every book. But Amazon, Kindle has not rejected any of my books yet. So, all right. So Amazon Kindle has not rejected any of my books yet. You know. So I was gonna do like free, offer the books for free, and then offer donation. Offer the books for free, but then if you want, you can have optional donation if you wanted to donate however you want, however much you want for any of my any of the books. But I put them up for $2.99 is the cheapest I can, upload the books on Amazon. I would have go cheaper, but it's like the free books, people don't want to read the ones I have on the free ebooks. But I'm surprised that by now I have almost 70 downloads on both of those ebooks, So today I'm still sleep deprived, but I would like to work on a goal of working on another short story today, and then another short story, and then I may do another one, but then I'm planning on releasing my third volume of my short stories. So I'm gonna go for now, and I'll see y'all later. And sorry if y'all bothered by me having so many different videos. This morning I uploaded a lot of videos, trying to protect myself with the gang stalking and stuff, and defend myself and stand up for, trying to stand up for myself. They say gang stalking is human trafficking and targeting. That's why they don't want us targeted individuals making any money, because they're making millions off of us, even billions off of us, off of targeting and trafficking us, while we're not,